Hello.
Welcome back to the Sketchpad Pod.
An impromptu edition from the Wales campsite.
The situation stands that we got up at like sort of 6:45 to collapse our gazebo.
Yeah.
Because it was a little windy and it was sort of blowing away.
Honor was the first one
to notice.
On call, yeah.
I lay in bed for about 15 minutes before realising I might need to just have a check that the gazebo was still present. And it wasn't. It was 2 metres off present.
I was blissfully sleeping.
Yeah. Without the eye mask because she had lost that.
Oh, I thought the eye mask would be a great new addition to camping. Oh, I'm getting water on me from all directions.
Anyway, so we're sat in a wet tent with sensations.
I'm not a fan.
They're the lime coriander chutney ones, and they're really, really nice. I've actually just eaten the whole bag. It says the serving's 30 grams, but they're just air.
We're keeping none for the lads.
Absolutely not. We're waiting for the tent up from us. They're packing up and leaving, so we can move all our tents into their space because they're more sheltered. They've got some trees next to them.
I mean, we're not bitter about it, but
they
arrived.
They did steal our space.
They're in our space.
For 17 years.
16 for me. 16
for you. We've camped in the same spot, and we get here, and they were in our spot, which was
absolutely unbelievable.
It did get me quite cross, actually. Anyway, we thought we'd do the 5 reasons we love camping.
Yes. Just to make ourselves feel better in this current situation.
Thing 1 would be the weather.
Really? You want to put that at number 1?
It's just so... It's
1 out of 5.
Good. Up here in Wales.
Weather is phenomenal.
The weather
to be fair, we've had nice weather in previous
usually
years.
I get sunburn, which doesn't take a whole lot.
Yeah, Honor's, again, not bitter about the fact that she always gets sunburnt, not tanned. And I'm just sitting here like, sunburn who?
Leisha just tans, and I just don't tan whatsoever. Anyway, so what's your number 1 reason you love camping?
Probably like the views, the scenery, the natural.
Yeah, the inside the tent.
So yes.
Whoa.
Wow. No, the like the outdoor views. Insert clip here.
Oh wow.
We actually had nice weather yesterday.
I know. We went swimming. I flew a kite. Let's go fly a kite up to the high side. Yeah, it was nice yesterday.
It was blue skies, fresh water.
It was cold, but you warm up and it's fine. I mean, yesterday morning we did yoga next to the tent.
Well, that's a new one. But
yeah.
It's pretty good.
We looked like the bunch of hippies who rock up at the campsite.
No, honestly, because we rocked up, I was wearing my mum's bright yellow coat.
Leisha looks like Coraline in her coat.
Mum was wearing like new bougie sundress.
Yeah. I was in some like flowy shorts.
Yeah, Depop shorts.
Depop shorts, and then crack out the yoga. I mean, this morning we're a bit more of a sorry state.
So I had to go to the toilet, which is up the top of the hill. And on the way there it was fine. I had my coat up, hood on.
This is this morning.
Feeling good. I mean, it was windy and rainy.
Feeling good might have been a little much.
And then, little did I know, back here at the tent, Auntie and Honor were sitting here going, oh, the weather's getting a bit worse.
We were like, should we get Leisha to fill up the kettle and then we can make a cup of tea? And then it starts like chucking it down even more. It was already raining.
So I come out of the toilets and I start walking back, but the wind is then directly in my face. And I'm like, no, this is not happening.
It's not.
And my 16 years of camping knowledge, I turned around and I walked backwards down the entire hill through the whole campsite. And there were several camper vans, like there was a family in their camper van who I could just see looking out the window and staring at me.
The next section is why people in camper vans irritate me. They just sit in their little table looking out the window at people like us walking backwards down fields.
All nice and cosy and dry in their camper van, and they're like, oh,
irritating.
What's that girl doing?
Not the full experience. You must have looked quite weird just walking backwards down a field in your yellow coat. The thing is, you don't even blend in.
No.
Anyway, so what happened?
Blend in when you can stand out?
Because you're walking backwards down a field. You don't want to stand out.
So what was your number 2? Yoga?
Yoga.
Okay, so I have to have a number 2 now. I feel like the food is quite a highlight. Some years we've done like pancakes.
I mean,
in
I
the
have
morning,
just eaten a whole bag of sensational popcorns.
which you haven't mentioned twice. Definitely not.
Not at all.
Yeah, sometimes we've done pancakes.
It's
mornings.
about 10:30 in the morning.
We
Pancake
do, like,
mornings.
We do toast.
Beach barbecues, we're good at them.
Yeah, beach
Um,
barbecues, cakes. I had to bake.
No, I've already seen.
Yeah, you'll have seen the
Basquiat and bake.
Basquiat and bake. If you haven't, what are you doing with your life? If you sit in a nice cushy home, you're nice and warm, you've got internet.
Why would you not be watching
Why would you not be
Basquiat and
watching
bake?
it?
I brought flapjack. Jordan brought fudge. I feel like we're gonna have to have subtitles.
Yeah.
My technique. I'm in wet joggers and a wet top because I'm trying to keep as much dry as possible for when the rain stops, which isn't in about 3 days. I sort of woke up this morning going, might have a run. Might go for a run, just a beach run. And then I was like,
I never wake up in the mornings going, might go for a run. You know what?
and then I would say to Alicia, the idea of like, wow, like Baywatch beach run in the wet rain, like, you know, like, wow, I'm going out anyway. It's actually, the idea of it's so much better than like just having a really soggy run. And I haven't run in quite a few months, so it would not even be an enjoyable experience.
Number 3,
Yeah.
hot showers.
Oh, the showers here are so good. They are a converted cow. Basically, we're just in a field. We're not in your nice.
We're not glamping.
We're not in your nice pitched out little campsite. It is just a Welsh field. That's why we love it. So that the showers are like converted cow sheds, but they're so warm.
They are. They're really hot. You get the occasional snail in there with you.
Yeah.
Oh, nice little chat.
This morning, I got stung on.
It's
like,
really scarred you, like emotionally
really
scarred
hurt.
you.
I felt something like just under my eye, and I sort of brushed it away, and I got stung. I think it was by a red ant because I saw some in the tent last night.
Surely you'd still be feeling it now.
Well, no, because then we had to get out and collapse the gazebo. So I think somewhere along the line it stopped hurting.
Well, you're looking beautiful on it.
I think that's pushing it.
Radiant.
Radiant. Number 3. I think just beach days. Always really nice.
Yeah.
We always do beach Olympics, which is a bit of a hilarious one. So just throughout the years, it started off as like a little bit of, you know, triple jump, long jump, and then we got really into it. So it became an annual event of beach Olympics where there'd be like both our families. So there'd be about 9 of us.
Yeah,
that includes the dogs, to be fair. And we'd do like triple jump, long jump, races. 100-meter races. We did wheelbarrow races, rounders, as we've already said. One year we did frisbee, and Jordan threw it in the water. And Mum, you were really mean. You made him strip down to his boxers and run in to the water to get the frisbee, and then you have to trudge back up the hill to the campsite. At which point it was probably chafing, but we got the frisbee back. I remember
that's the most important part.
I know.
Yeah.
And rounders was always pretty hilarious because with the dog you have to throw one ball for the dog.
Yeah, my dog she loves tennis balls. She loves going to catch. So you would need one ball for the dog and one ball for the game.
Rounders. Go. And then a couple of years in a row, Aunt Lisa and Mum started just throwing the bat. So they'd swing for the ball and let go, and then it would be you'd have like this bludgeon of rounders bat flying across the beach.
So the person behind really had to like.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Number 4. To be fair, I thought we'd do 5 between us. Like 10 is quite a lot. Oh, we like walk.
I was literally thinking that. Can I include ice cream in the walks? Maybe that's my number 4.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
You can have ice cream.
What were you gonna say?
Well, we'd always, me, Aunt Lisa and Alicia would like tend to ditch the walks halfway when we were younger.
Yeah.
And then just come back and like snuggle in at the campsite. But Mum, Dad, Jordan and Joel would go for the like whole way. So I remember one time we walked like a couple of headlands across, and then me, Alicia and Aunt Lisa decided to come home. And Mum, Dad and Jordan and Joel went a couple of headlands further over, and then they were going to get the bus back. But the buses weren't running, so they had to walk all the way back. There was like one bus that was to a nearby village,
and then
but was actually like quite far away.
Because there's quite a lot of like windy country.
Yeah,
roads,
you
so
think
it's
it's
not
only a
direct
couple of
route
minutes,
back.
but it's really not.
No.
And we were just like,
oh,
where are
blimey,
they?
They're taking a long time. My number 4 would be
Are you
ice
on number
cream.
5? Oh yeah, number 4 is ice cream. There's a really nice ice cream shop on
Yeah.
a place we go for a walk,
down
which
by
is
Barrow Fundle.
straight ball.
And they have their own like unique flavours as well. They have like
Pembrokeshire
Promise.
and Dragon's Delight.
Yeah. Is it Merlin's Magic? Yeah.
Who knows what any of them are?
For anyone that doesn't know, my favourite comfort food is
Ice cream. Yeah.
So after I've been made to walk across the headlands, often in this sort of weather, it's quite nice to have an ice cream at the end. Although you may be thinking, like, why would you want an ice cream in the rain? Don't
Because
ask me
Leisha
why.
wants ice
I
cream
always
every
want
weather.
ice cream. Yeah.
I think my number 4 is reading, because we always read lots and lots while we're on the beach and in the campsite.
I thought your number 4 was walking, so you're number 5, right?
My number 5 would be reading. Although we're both reading not really like the classic beach read at the moment.
No, really intense,
You're
hardy stuff.
reading-
Our camera is currently propped up on Maya Angelou's Why Does the Cave Bird Sing?
Sorry, Maya, for using your book as a tripod.
It's a great book, I'm really enjoying it.
I'm reading a book for my course next year. I'm reading Why Nations Fail, which is like not your classic easy beach read.
No.
Leisha was reading a book this morning. It was about
Something?
the Congo in
And-
South America and
His party ended up being known as the Big Vegetables.
oh, I've got to find this. As an independent polity, Congo experienced almost unbroken economic decline, blah blah. The citizens were impoverished, but Mobutu and the elite surrounding him, known as les gros légumes (brackets the bigger vegetables), became famously wealthy.
I need to do a 5 and then we can wrap
I
this bad
suggest
boy up.
I think I need to wrap this bad boy up as well and some more jumpers. Can I suggest
Yes.
one for you? Balls.
Balls is a game, not to be mistaken with anything else, where you throw balls and you try and hit them with other balls.
Oh, come on now. We need a better explanation than that. We have a little
You have a
set
small one.
of like 2 tiny balls, and then someone throws it on the beach, and then everyone else has 2 other balls that they have to throw it and get as close to the initial one as possible, and then the closest person gets like 3 points, and then the next person gets 2.
To be honest, I'm not the best at it.
I
but
mean, we're all pretty
we,
useless.
we
but
started making like
under the leg.
or backwards.
Oh no!
Oh no! We
I
did like throw
apologise.
backwards.
We did a
We did
spin.
triple jump balls.
We did catwalk.
Oh, I like the
Throw at end.
catwalk one. That was
I mean, we were utterly useless, to be honest with you.
good. So yeah, that is all of the reasons to go camping.
Thank you for listening to. I assume this is a Petite.
Thank you for listening to our TED Talk. Big thanks to Tim Benson for lending him
In
us
the
his
mic.
mic and for doing the intro music. He always
And
does.
we also appreciate Dan Jordan going to get heavier duty
Oh, yeah.
Pancakes.
Yes.
And we also appreciate the people in the pitch next door. Oh, they're actually quite close. So I should be a bit
leaving our
bunning
Pancakes
off, so we can. Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye. Noise. Noise.